I noticed a trend going on with you guys, and I'm kind of painting with a broad brush here. I don't mean all of you, but the mustache is back.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, guys have to understand, some of you guys are cut out to have a mustache. You know, like Tom Selleck, Keith Hernandez, whatever. The famous mustache people. Not all of you. Not Aiden O'Connell. This dude looks scary. He looks like a mugshot with that mustache, and he would just look so much better if he just shaved it. Like, Pat, I blame your generation. It's like you guys are wearing these mustaches, like, ironically or something. I don't know what's going on with,
Blaming
like,
me.
young men today.
Did you see my mustache I had last week?
I blame you.
I don't know if you are able to see it from more than like 5 feet away, but look, it's all about the mojo, Maggie. Let Aiden O'Connell rock what he wants to rock, whether it looks like it's 7th grade, like the dirty gym stash.
Yes.
What'd you call it?
A crustache. It's like, I'm sorry, you have some Oreo cookies on the top of your lip. He looks gross.
It's like the Gatorade mustache when you have the,
right, yeah.
the red
mustache.
Gatorade on the top of your lip. Yeah, I mean, it didn't look great. But he did play well enough to the point where, they're in the red zone to try to win the game.
Yeah, until he threw a terrible pick in the red zone.
I'm looking at Aiden O'Connell. I'm trying to find a picture of him without the mustache. He's going wire to wire. All the way at Purdue, he had a mustache.
He's got the stash wire to wire. It's a wire to wire win for the stash?
He's not a Movember guy. He always has this mustache, and it always looks like he's 13 years old, and it's sort of half grown in. Yeah, this is who he is. I think it's okay. But Aaron Rodgers looked great with his mustache.
No, he doesn't.
He looks great with that.
No, he doesn't.
Rodgers looks fantastic. Come on, Maggie. You want a Tom Selleck.
Yeah, Rodgers is not Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck is an all-time mustache.
What's dawning on me, do men like other men wearing mustaches more than women like men wearing mustaches?
I
think it's cool.
I love seeing a good stash.
Oh, anytime a buddy gets a mustache, I'm like, oh, high five. That's
you guys
awesome.
with the mustaches and the mullets, like, get some new material. Can you not grow, like, I don't know. I don't want to see mutton chops or anything, but, like, get a little more creative with this thing.
There's only so many things we can do with short hair, Maggie. What do you want us to do?
Wait.
No.
Well, who does not like the mullet? I thought that was universally beloved.
I don't know. Maybe there's some young girls out there who are into the mullet now. I'm old enough to remember when the mullet was cool the first time around. But
mid-90s.
This is not something, Pete, that needed to come back. Here's the other thing about O'Connell, and this is just some free advice out there for all the dudes. If you're going to go mustache, you can't go buzz cut. That's when you start looking like a mugshot. Pardon me.
So go mullet. Aiden O'Connell should definitely go mullet.
He looked like Quinn Ewers, and Quinn Ewers had to cut his hair from Texas so that people could finally take him seriously.
This is Aiden O'Connell's mustache arc. You got to give it some time. Maybe if Jimmy Garoppolo's out again next week, maybe we see a little bit thicker of a mustache from Aiden O'Connell. Maybe you see a little bit better play.
You've got universally known as the most handsome quarterback is the starter on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you take a couple cues from Jimmy? Jimmy's not growing a mustache. Jimmy wouldn't do that. You can't cover up that face. Aiden O'Connell's got to let this thing go.
There is no connection between Aiden O'Connell's looks and Jimmy Garoppolo's looks. I don't think he looks that much better without the mustache. I can't believe you didn't think Aaron Rodgers looked cool. I thought he looked amazing. In fact, I was like, that mustache can single-handedly cure his Achilles. It's so cool.
He looked like an extra from Super Troopers. It looks like a costume. I don't know. Maybe that's me.
Are there any other quarterbacks with great stashes in the league? Now that you're saying that, no. I can't think of many. Maybe we need a league-wide mustache referendum.
No, you know who's got the best facial hair in sports right now? Because he's like 30 and he's playing college football. At least he looks like it.
Sam
Hartman.
Yep.
He looks like Cat Stevens.
His hair is ridiculous.
Do you even know that reference? Probably Pat.
Cat Stevens? No.
Have you ever heard of Cat Stevens?
Nope.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about Cat Williams.
No, a little different look
very
there.
different.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts does the goatee. He's going wire to wire goatee. Well, he had the pirate look back at Alabama, but now, I don't know. It's interesting. I always look at Jalen Hurts. Is Jalen Hurts a fashionable guy? Because goatees are not really in.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, the big beard got very popular. Harden, LeBron wears the big beard.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, it's a little too much. But Sam Hartman right now, he looks 30.
Well, the problem with Sam Hartman is
he almost is.
Folk star. Yeah.
He's very photogenic. So when the other team is driving at the end of a game, they always go to Sam Hartman, which is good if they win, but it was not good in the Ohio State game. So Sam Hartman took a lot of bullets.
Sad Sam Hartman.
Yeah.
How do we start talking about this? Oh, Aiden O'Connell's mustache. It stinks.
I think we need a poll on this because I think every mustache is good.
No, Vince McMahon. Horrible.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, well, like the evil
Inspector
billionaire
Clouseau. Yeah.
mustache.
The V for Vendetta.
Yeah, the
He looked like the V for Vendetta mask.
I mean, at least that's like a look. I don't know. Again, Aiden O'Connell looks like he wanted to go get a fake ID. So he's like, I better do something here. I'm going to grow out a little bit of a mustache. Maybe they'll believe I was born in 1991.
You were talking about Jimmy Garoppolo, what he used to do with porn stars. It would make sense if Jimmy Garoppolo had the porn stash.
I know. Listen,
Jeff Fisher. That's a mustache. No,
Jeff
that
Fisher
dude could rock a mustache. Can you picture Jeff Fisher without the mustache? What would be the point?
no. Yeah, he kind of needed that.
Yeah,
Same with Dicka.
I think Aiden O'Connell's face looks like Jeff Fisher a little bit. Some people need a mustache, Maggie.
I don't want to be compared to Jeff Fisher. 500 Fisher? That's not what I'm going for.
Aiden O'Connell looks like this 55-year-old coach.
Like a little older. 855-212-4CBS. How old's Jeff Fisher these days?
He's got to be elderly. He's got to be 65,
Yes.
right? By
He's
your
exactly
definition.
65.
Yes.
65 and up, you're elderly.
Listen, Pat's out here calling people who are 55 elderly. What, are you trying to get the show canceled? No way. People will be writing you hate mail. I'm protecting you.
Jeff Fisher looks great because the mustache is so cool. I don't care how old he is.
Look
I think you want to be elderly at this point. If you're 55, you're in an awkward in-between. You're not getting benefits. You're not getting discounts, but you're still old.
You're not old. That's what I'm telling you. People are going to be out with pitchforks for you if you call 55-year-olds old. If you want to watch the show, of course, our incredible CBS Sports Radio affiliates, you can just listen to the sound of our voices and imagine how handsome and beautiful we are. YouTube.com/CBS Sports Radio is where you could watch the show, where Andrew Kaplan has already started off our maiden voyage here in the mornings with just the most beautiful Photoshop of Andrew Perloff with a mustache.
Ooh, I got to see
You look
this.
French with that.
Oh, no. It's not a thin mustache, is it?
You can see
It's
it
a
right there
pretty
in
good
front of
one.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
I look like a international spy with that mustache.
Yeah, you kind of look like
Pink Panther.
Kevin Kline. This is a deep cut. Kevin Kline on SNL used to do like the French guy who had bad gas. So he was like this Casanova, but he always had this kryptonite that he was like farting all the time. You kind of look like that character. But please don't fart in here.
Hey, Pat, when you grow a mustache, do you grow out your beard and mustache and then shave the beard? How do you do it? Because the part I don't like about the mustache is the in between. Maggie, I'm
gonna sit this one
You
out.
can take your headphones out.
Yeah, again, I don't
No,
have
I
great.
wax my mustache like all other women.
Yeah.
I don't think either you, me, or Bilotti. I've never seen Pete grow a beard. I don't know if
It's
we.
pathetic.
Yeah, I don't think either of us have very good facial hair. Maybe you do.
No, I don't. So, but when you do the mustache, don't you have to let all the hair grow out and then you shave the beard and the mustache is left? Because otherwise you look like you're 13 and just hitting puberty for a long
Like
time.
Aiden O'Connell.
Like Aiden O'Connell.
You let whatever grow on the outside, and then you shave it down, and it accentuates the mustache. That's where it really starts popping.
All right.
Whatever, guys. Good luck.
There's a lot going on here, Maggie. It's not. You think you have to go through a lot of grooming and stuff. It's not that easy for men.
I hope your husband, when you walk home today, says, "You know what? I think about growing a mustache."
My husband's got the full mustache beard combination.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What if he said, "I'm going straight stash"?
I'd be like, I'm going to get my bags packed and probably pack our kid up too. Or I'll leave it until you come to your senses. It would be, I'm going on vacation with our 4-year-old. You can just sit with that mustache for a while and enjoy it. Also, I don't like when things like this doesn't happen. My husband's a very clean person. But for guys, like you can get things kind of stuck in there. Like
And
food.
big beards.
Yeah.
Big beards, especially. Yeah. That's gross.
That's not appetizing for a woman.
If I had a nice big mustache, I feel like I would walk around with like a little comb and just constantly groom it
And
throughout
now
the
you're
day.
and now you're a cartoon character. Congratulations. With your creams and your combs.
I just Googled Andrew Perloff with a mustache because I wore one in somewhere around 2016. And this picture came up. It's Robert Redford with the sweetest stash you've ever seen in your life in 1978. Now, the right kind of guy, we have to sell you on mustache.
I think even that looks bad on Redford, and he's one of
What?
the most handsome people of all time.
Oh, right. You know why? Because I tweeted out about how strong Robert Redford's mustache was in this HBO documentary. Wow, we are really on different pages here. Maybe we don't understand what women really want to see.
Yeah, and also, you guys aren't going to convert me on this one. I'm sorry. I've staked out my side.
Gosh, if Redford can't do it, then certainly the three of us are not going to convince
Yeah, and I
you.
will say, any girl that I've talked to when I tried to grow a mustache, they're always just like, No. But I feel like they're low-key, like, joking.
No,
So
this
I
is one
keep
of
going
those.
with it.
This is one of those no means no situations. That's, you got to believe her the first time. Always 855-212-4CBS. Yeah, Perloff's like winking
Nah,
at Pat.
Pat,
He's
you're
like,
good,
no,
dude.
Grow it out.
Grow it out.
She says no, but she means yes. No, we never do. 855-212-4CBS. Okay, lot going on today. What did we start with? Belichick's in the hot seat.
Then we transition to sweet dusters.
Sweet dusters.
And that's a little of how this show is probably going to go from here on out. 855-212-4CBS. We are the type of show that likes to hear from you. So you are welcome to call in and be a part of this craziness. What did we say about a poll question? Oh, mustaches.
Oh, no. I think we're saying.
Is Aiden O'Connell, is that mustache cool?
Or wasn't it about Bill Belichick? Wasn't there a Bill Belichick poll in there?
Sure.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think you're right. It was the Aiden O'Connell mustache.
Throw Belichick in there, too.
I'm curious. You think that Bill Belichick is not fireable, basically?
I do not.
I think
Not this year.
I think there's reporting from people around the Patriots. Tom Curran, who's a longtime Patriot reporter, says he's really on the hot seat. I think on the hot seat means that eventually they're going to part ways.
Okay, I'll give you this prediction. If they do move on from Belichick after this year, he's getting hired somewhere else. Like, he's not, I don't think this means he retires. I know he's 70, 71, like right around there, same age as Saban, right? I think he goes somewhere else because he wants to get that all-times win record, I think is part of it. Not totally ego-driven, and I think he thinks he can still coach. And there's so many franchises out there who don't know their you-know-what from their elbow and would love to have Belichick come in.
Well, what about TV? I know it sounds weird because he's so quiet, but he kind of has opened up lately. He's been much more loquacious.
Yeah. Okay.
And he did that NFL Network Top 100 thing. I think he has some interest in TV. I know that sounds nuts because he doesn't look like it. I think that could be in his future.
This is one of the biggest lies told in the history of the NFL, that behind the scenes, Bill Belichick is like this super charismatic guy.
Funny guy.
Funny.
Every teammate,
charismatic.
every
That
guy
is
who
a
played for
lie.
him said he's hysterical.
Lie. No, they're saying he's hysterical because they're expecting like crabby, sort of ornery Bill Belichick. And if he's like even one smidgen different than that, people are like, oh, this guy's hilarious. No, he's not really hilarious.
Well, it's like Nick Saban. Nick Saban is totally dry in front of camera, but behind the camera, he tells dirty jokes every day.
Yeah, well, that's because he can keep recycling the same material because he's got new recruits coming in all the time. So D's nuts work all the time. It's all he's got. He's got one thing.
Also, generally, D's nuts works all the time anyway.
You guys love that? What do you love more, that or the mustache?
Josh Allen, by the way, your quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, loves both things. So a mustache and those kind of jokes.
We have heard that. 855-212-4CBS, 855-212-4227. He's also 26 years old. Saban's 71.
Yeah, he
I don't
is.
know.
Josh Allen, when he goes straight mustache and not full beard, oh boy, perfect.
So
I think his quarterback rating is 20 points higher.
So you're telling me if Nick Saban starts dropping Room 40 jokes on recruits, that they'll be back to number one?
Yeah, I think that's what they're missing.
Let me tell you, Jalen, you got Room 40. Room 40 what, Coach?